So a lot of people don't know that for about 7 years now I've been dealing with an arthritic hip because I traumatized it on the in Korea in 2008 winter training exercises. And as you can tell, this is the first real documentation I'm doing of showing what my body looks like in terms of my limb. And tomorrow morning at 7:30, I'm going to get a surgery. So I was in the military as infantry unit, 11 Bravo, and we were doing winter training exercises for 11 days in 2008, and I was jumping off of a half-ton, a deuce, and with a rucksack in it, and I stepped wrong, and ever since then it just became a problem. It didn't really manifest itself outwardly for about a year and a half, 2 years, and then it got worse. And so eventually 3 years into the experience, I was unable to squat, which was really awful because I loved working out, legs that way. And then it just got worse and worse. So the last 2 months of right now, I was really getting into my art drawing, and it ended up where I wasn't going to the gym and stretching out and doing different things, and it just, my symptoms got worse and worse. This morning is a big day for me, Mike Potter. It's a day that I go to the hospital and I get a total hip, anterior approach, major operation, and I'll be actually very relieved. In the last month I had to cry uncle. Several years ago, back in Korea, when I was in the infantry unit, 11 Bravo, field training exercises in the winter, compressed it. And then it just got worse over time, and the symptoms got worse 2 years later. So for the last 5 to 7 years I've been dealing with it. In the last 2 years it's been a lot more obvious, and I'm just excited to finally get it done. I've kept it fairly private amongst my peeps, just because it's just been something I have not really talked about. The last month and a half, I've really focused on my art, and I decided I wasn't going to go to the gym as often, and that came at a pretty big price, because without stretching or any kind of fitness, it really made for a lot of pressure in the hip. So Dr. Roberto Calderon, Northwest Orthopedic, this morning at 7:30 a.m. surgery, the 19th of April, Kalispell Regional. So I will take us all there. Of course, you know me. And I have to use this a little bit now, just because of the pressure in the hip. But I did and was able to get Moose Country drawn last day and a half to keep my mind and body away from thinking too much about this morning. It's right now, it's 5:10 a.m. I'm supposed to check in at the register at 6 a.m. Kalispell Regional, and then I will go to same day, and then they'll in-process me, and then around 7:15 I will have an IV that'll make me not care, and then a couple hours later I'll wake up to the first new day of the rest of my life. Well, it froze last night pretty solid. It was cold out. It's foggy this morning. The moon's out. It's foggy. There's a unique silence here in the car, and a lot of unique emotion. 46 years old, I've been pretty much an athlete my whole life, and to have and know that there's going to be a major surgery this morning
is something my mom was always worried about, so at least she doesn't have to worry because she's not here right now. She passed away, so she doesn't have to worry about me being in surgery. And I know that she's going to be excited that I'm getting this done. It's something that we talked about a lot. One of the things about it is the last 2 or 3 years in Whitefish, when I was walking around, people would obviously ask, well, what's wrong? You know, it seems like you're limping. And I did everything I could in my power to not limp. But it just became impossible, unfortunately. When the hip joint itself was becoming remodeled, it anatomically just wasn't the same as the right hip. And so it was a service-connected injury that was in Korea when I was jumping off of a training half-ton deuce and with a rucksack. And I just thought it was a muscle strain for about 1.5 years, and man, here I am 6, 7 years later, 8 years later. Yeah, 8 or 9 years later. It's crazy how quick time goes by. So anyway, excited for this to get done. I'll be hospitalized overnight, and then I will actually be back home, or back able to go home tomorrow. As I walk into this building, I'll be walking out pain-free. Short of my incision, and obviously the surgery, which I don't think will even compare to the amount of pain that I've experienced throughout this journey. So this sidewalk I'm on will be the last moment in time where my heel to toe will experience pain that I've experienced for the last several years. And that's a very unique moment right now to be able to say that. I'm in processing right now. This is what they call same day. They're going to get me in my gown, and then I'm going to get in this bed, and then they'll roll me off to surgery at 7:30 this morning. So I just talked to Dr. Calderon and the anesthesiologist. They just briefed me on what to expect, and they're going to do a spinal to kind of numb me out, which helps less pain, post-operatively. Okay, so this is me right now, and I'm feeling amazingly confident, and this just feels like a great right thing for me right now. So I'm in a gown, and in a little bit I'll be on some meds, and then I'll meet with the anesthesiologist and the orthopedic surgeon, and then they'll roll me into the operating room.
I'll sit straight this way, so you just move your arm toward me.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Straight on the side. I'm right behind you.
Watch out.
Sorry. I'm trying to run you over.
Yeah, that's good right there. Okay. So look at your cassette, okay? It's like right here.
Just got out of post-operative surgery.
Right
Doctor over there at
Light is
Calderon.
right there. So I'll show you.
I'm pretty drugged up on some Oxycontin
there.
and some natural.
Top is right there. See my hand? Top is right there. There you go. Okay, down there. That's good.
Okay. Over this
And
thing.
this looks pretty nice and straight.
Okay.
That's what you want. Now, hey Michael, can you kind of keep your toes together?
Toes together, yes, I can. I do have.
Oh, okay.
So the right brain is
Okay,
connecting the
Hold
left
still,
leg.
Don't move.
Oh, don't move.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go 80 at.
I'm still pretty numb, just post-operatively,
Yeah, I guess I'm done.
and rightfully slow because of the
No, you're
drugs
okay.
that are still
Yeah, okay.
lingering in my blood system,
10.
in my circulatory system.
Sure, you're fine.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And are they gonna do some X-rays just to?
We gonna do X-ray, please?
Okay.
X-ray?
Am I aligned enough to where the X-ray can see it?
Need to go up, but we got it. No, we got it. See the top of the screw?
My respiratory feels good. My chest sounds are clear bilaterally. My pupils are equal and reactive.
Get,
Am I on Oxycontin at this point?
so this one
Okay.
is displaying.
Just some lingering spinal tap stuff just to wake up
So he's
from neurological.
right?
That would seem right, yeah.
So we have to bring that left.
But the question is, ma'am, do I have my sexy face on?
He's okay with it.
Despite the ambient light of the surgical same day? Am I in same day or what am I
We're
in?
in the recovery room, honey.
Oh, it's in the recovery room at Kalispell Regional Medical
Let's
Center.
do one more. So I say
Go
right
up
side
a little
up.
bit.
Right side up.
Right side up, my right leg.
We have to bring the cassette up.
Okay, because it was my left leg that got operated on.
I know, yes.
Oh, okay.
We're
Well,
just
I
trying
felt-
to think of something here.
I felt good. No
And
problem.
then this one is up, so I need to go this one down. Right?
This one down. Okay.
His right one down
This
for it, I
right
think.
now roll like that. one,
Okay.
Because that one
Yeah.
is smaller.
It kind of
You can throw me on the floor and
that
I'll
one is
still feel
bigger-
good.
It would be up this way, I think. Because this one would be more shorter and that one's more opened up.
Do you know how long the surgery actually was from the time of incision? Do
I
you-
don't.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Is there like a
Give me
spoon?
that ice. That ice. Yeah, I'll put it on.
I still feel really amazing now. They did a spinal, right? So
Yeah.
that allows less nauseation. And
Uh-huh.
so, can I walk now?
What?
Wa-
Walk?
I actually
No.
feel zero pain.
Not yet.
You go up with the
I believe I can fly.
Okay, we're good.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Sorry.
I feel like I'm gonna be pain-free night and day.
It's okay.
Now, do you know how long I'll be in this particular unit getting oversight before I'm rolled off into whatever room for observation to make sure that I don't throw a clot?
Okay.
Can we x-ray one more time, please?
Oh, and can you move your hand up towards you?
Absolutely. This is your world.
Okay. X-ray.
Now, is my color good? Do I have cyanosis? Or
Everything is good.
good? I
Doing
feel,
fine, honey.
okay. Good, hub.
Waking up beautifully.
Well, I'm just here to minimize a lot of crappy questions so the nurse can just kind of chill and maybe get updated on their social media,
Okay.
their mobile touch
We probably
devices.
didn't move much anyway. There you go. We gotta take that hardboard out, okay?
Whatever you want. This is your world. I'm a castle. I feel like
Okay, here we
Braveheart. Is there a way to paint my face? Because I feel like William Wallace right now. Did you guys watch Braveheart?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's a good movie. 1991. There were some certain motivational videos I watched in order to, get the courage. A little bit of VR, so I felt like I was medically competent. So I could just regurgitate the script. Freedom! I can tell you one thing in summation of this experience. That there is nothing better than right now. Because the hell I went through prior
Yep.
was way worse than right now. So that's what the mission behind the spinal was, to try to alleviate painful symptomology post-surgical operation. Okay. I believe I can fly. Wow. And the nursing staff here at KRMC accommodated every level of post-operative care as I wake up from, well, what is pretty powerful drugs. I got good color, no cyanosis. That's good. So I didn't throw a clot. I feel like the drugs were good. I was happy I made that relationship post-op, pre-op with the anesthesiologist. He was really very
Oh no.
a real,
No, you're good, honey.
you know,
So I'm gonna give you some of that short acting stuff again, and I'm gonna give you a little.
so once the layers of blanket come.
See if it can.
Now, do you think they align my legs where I'm not gonna, limp, or they
Oh, yeah,
saw the millimeter spacing?
No, you should be fine.
And would you mind sounding off what my blood pressure is? So
It's 101/58.
that's good. So I think I'm not cotton mouth. I'm not nauseated. I'm not combative, because I know where I'm at. I'm alert and reactive ×3. I think. I know that President Trump is our president. I know I'm at KRMC, and I'm in same day right now.
You're in the recovery room.
Okay, which is standard, right? And then,
We'll be in here until we get a room upstairs.
oh, okay, room upstairs on the second floor.
Third floor.
I appreciate that. That's good. I don't even know what I look like. I know I'm a little drugged from the, medication that they take me pre and post op,
Got an arsenal.
which is pretty standard until the pain
We'll work on it.
leaves, because I was assaulted.
We're a little more comfortable.
And was it a 3 or 4 inch incision in the
I
interior?
wasn't in there, so I'm
Oh, you
not
weren't?
sure. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a recovery nurse.
And allotted, which is
Well, that's a powerful position,
Mm-hmm.
because you're dealing with human beings that have had a fairly assault under their body
Yeah.
as they wake up from what is a huge lifelong decision of the last 3 to 7 years, so I'm just elated because I know I woke up, and it looks like my blood's doing well and it's not throwing clots or.
Yep, they're doing great.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
5-10 minutes. Will that work?
This is all for my personal use. It's not like I'm trying to be a hero and, get the world to feel sympathetic. In the game of life, I've won. I'm 46 years old. This was a genetic anomaly that just happened. So I'm just going to draw like there's no tomorrow. I can't wait to draw right now.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic for me on a bones, ligament, muscle, and cellular level. So my mind feels really good. So feel free to give me a couple other drugs or whatever. I'm willing to do that, just so I can feel, like this is going to be a good journey. And then, because I don't take pain meds, I just don't. The pain prior to the surgery was hell on earth, if there is a hell.
I think we're okay right now.
No.
Well, I draw a lot, and everything is captured on a visual level. My carpals feel strong. I feel like I'm ready to bench press 135 for reps of 20.
Okay.
Good color, no cyanosis. I feel bilaterally clear. You know what? I was just curious. Are my pupils big, or are they?
Nope, they're normal.
Are they normal bilaterally?
They're
Okay.
normal. They're totally normal.
And I'm hemodynamically stable, and my BP's doing well.
Yep, 103/61.
Okay, that's good. Well, I feel really elated because there was a little bit of pre-surgical fear that I wasn't gonna make it, because there's always that 1% chance.
Oh, that you weren't
Yeah,
gonna make it.
it's very rare.
But I had a
Less
good
than a 1%.
relationship pre-operatively with my anesthesiologist,
Yeah.
who was not only witty but kind. But they did a spinal. Why in the world did I not feel that or experience that? Was I drugged up? Okay. You know what? This is my ride right now. And it's a wave. It's not a big wave, but it was a wave that just allowed me to. How long do you know the surgery was? Do you know by chance?
It was
We should actually
2 hours and 15 minutes.
Good, because when I did my intervention a year ago, which prevented the surgery, but I didn't get cardiac clearance from Dr. David Phillips. He's not only a retired military doctor, but also now civilian-wise. We have a good rapport. And it took 2 hours and 5 minutes. And that was about just under 13 months ago.
Able to wiggle your legs at all?
My right and left leg, or my right and left brain, is not sending neurological pathway to both right or left leg. And as of right now, I think, is that because of the spinal? The spinal has alleviated my inability to move my left and right leg. But I'm sure that tingling will come back and I'll be able to have some pathway that goes down to both right and left leg. As of right now, I'm just pretty much in a very unique state of physical mind because my tendons and ligaments and bones were not responding post-operatively because of the spinal, which was what kind of a drug that they did.
In your spinal?
Yeah, because they did spinal to numb me out, which was Dr. Calderon's choice.
Yeah,
Rather
he
than
likes to do spinal.
yeah, because that's errors on the side of caution.
Cheese.
So. Oh hey, hey, I love you. I love it. This is good. You got good theater.
Yep.
Everything's good. I love being in this castle. I'm just a guest, but I believe I do have good color.
Yeah,
And,
it's kind of the anesthesia hangover.
And I have alert and reactiveness, and I'm not being a mean jerk. Now, what I could do is role play being jerkish, and maybe that would increase the drugs. And God damn it, I'm mad. I'm just.
5 minutes.
I don't even know what I look like. I do know one thing: because of the drugs, I have a little bit of less
So
water.
it's good.
Yeah, you want some ice?
We're gonna get
Could I have some ice so I look like I can bring sexy back a little? Because I'm really dried out. I look like, I don't know what I look like. It's not water, but it's ice. Okay, thank you so much.
try some ice chips.
Would it trouble the nursing staff to pull me up a little bit?
To pull you up in the bed?
Yeah, just so I feel like I'm on top of the world. Like Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet on the Titanic. Just so I feel like I could just a little bit, and then that's the last I'll ask of the staff. Just a little pull up, so I feel like my spine is not so compressed in this bend.
Let me go get some money.
Oh, they're doing a BP. Let's see what the BP readings are gonna be. It's up there, right there. It's on my left hand. It should be pretty
Alright.
stable and low.
You
Okay.
gotta set
Now,
that
do you want
down.
me to do a count of 3
I want
and
you
a
to do
1?
this.
No,
Okay,
we don't
do-
want you to do anything.
Okay, I just want to be here to help.
Okay, you
No.
give yourself
Okay.
a hug.
Okay, I'm
yourself.
giving him a bear hug, and I think we need to hug ourselves more as a society.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh! See, no more labor intensive. Go on your Facebook, grab your phones. I'm low maintenance. I'm here to
There's
help,
your
and I
ice.
got a good
we
grip
go.
with my left hand, and I'm not gonna drop this ice.
Yeah, don't forget you got it in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't know if it's failing.
I feel like right now I can do art with my mobile digital media pack, and it would be beautiful art. It would be fun to see what I could whip out.
Right.
I don't think it would be an animal. It would be me living life again.
Feel that pain for the next day.
Do you know how much the incision was? It was about a 2 or 3 inch in the interior approach of
It was
the.
the interior, but I don't
And they
know
went
how
through
big
the
it is.
sartorius and they pulled it. What kind of muscle groups was it?
I wasn't.
This is a wild journey, and I am so happy that I'm on it. And it's 10:38 a.m. the 19th of April, and the surgery was a couple hours long, and 2 hours out of 24, and I feel really good. My legs right now feel like there's Rice Krispies and needles in them, so that's just showing that neurologically I'm waking up and there's creating pathway back after the surgery. I have some ice because they don't want me to have water. yet because there's so much drugs running through me post-operatively that they don't want me to get nauseated because I never really take pain medication. But this is a beautiful moment in the history of my life and my journey. I'm 46 years old, and this was a huge moment. I already feel really good. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a first time post-surgical. I'll be getting out of bed, walking. Physical therapy is going to get me out of bed. And so I've been in bed the whole time, but now I'm excited to get up and get into a chair. Feels good. It's a very unique experience to be able to be in a position where my heel can go to heel to toe anteriorly and not, sideways. This was impossible to do pre-admittance. Watch my feet. See how they're pointed straight? Oh my gosh. That's incredible. I'm so grateful right now. I want to just draw. That's all I want to do. I want to just draw and blog about my drawings. I'm so inspired right now. I feel alive. And it's emotional because for so many years I kept this private and I didn't really go into whitefish a lot because a lot of times people default to what's wrong because they're concerned. Physical therapist just had me sit down. Both my feet are pointed forward and I was able to do full weight bearing. This is the most craziest feeling with zero pain. I know that there is some aftershock from all the pain meds and the spinal they did, but it's almost an emotional moment because I can actually see both of my feet equally pointing forward with no deviation in the left side, which was kind of pronated out. Here I am, day 2, and it's quite an amazing feeling to actually do all the things you used to once do without pain in the body and the mind. Is still thinking there's a lot of pain in the motion that you used to do before my operation, which is the hip surgery. And so now the only thing is the muscle itself is the one that's being stretched, so it just feels like I'm stretching out every time I do normal things for somebody that didn't have a bad hip situation. So this has just been a great thing. Just being able to get up and down from a chair, in and out of bed, sleeping in a bed without any pain, are just really huge things to quality of life, of which I've got back. And I feel like I have a new lease on life. So with my passion and effort that goes towards art, now I'll be able to go out into the field a little bit more and get better stuff. I'll be able to hike, bike, swim, just do all the things that are normal and walk without a limp so people don't ask what's going on. Now in the first 10 days post-surgical, I have to actually not drive. So that's going to be a juggling act, a challenge. I have to call upon my friends. And couldn't be happier with what I got in terms of service here. Everybody was so kind. The janitors, the CNAs, the LPNs, the RNs, the physician's assistant, of course, Dr. Calderon, Kalispell Regional Medical Center, the surgical team, the entire staff in general, 24/7. Just the kindest bunch of people up here. A very big contrast between this and the other hospital in terms of morale and spirit and kindness, of which is just at every corner here in this hospital. I have been treated world class. The food service, they bring me coffee, cream. I mean, it just doesn't matter. Nobody really sticks to job description here. They are just totally here for the patient. They seem real happy. And it was just a great time from the moment I actually walked into the hospital. And it was like 5:25 in the morning. I couldn't even, there was no staff at the greeting desk. I called, and then they brought me into an in-processing room, and that's when everything started. Alrighty, that's just a little shout out of this experience I've been having the last 2 days. I agree. Oh, okay, that hurt a little. That's okay though.